The Grand Assembly Chamber of Heliox Station was designed for caution. Gravity was carefully regulated to avoid crushing fragile frames. Radiation shielding hummed at levels far beyond what most species required. The air mixture was tuned so precisely that even minor deviations could cause mass evacuations. It was, by galactic standards, one of the safest places ever constructed. And yet, panic rippled through the chamber. Delegates from dozens of species shifted uneasily in their seats. Chitons scraped against alloy floors. Translators whispered frantic recalibrations. Several representatives had activated emergency metabolic dampeners as stress responses spiked beyond safe thresholds. At the center of it all stood Ambassador Aaron Cole of Earth. He wasn't wearing a pressure suit. No shielding harness. No environmental stabilizers. Just a simple dark jacket, open at the collar, hands resting casually behind his back. "Remind me again," Aaron murmured to his aide, Lieutenant Mara Vance, "why everyone looks like they're about to faint." Mara kept her voice low. "Because, sir, they didn't expect us to actually attend in person." Across the chamber, the Valkyrie High Moderator approached with visible hesitation. His elongated frame remained several steps farther than protocol dictated, his bioluminescent skin pulsing in warning hues. "Ambassador Cole," the translator rendered carefully, "we acknowledge your arrival. However, we must inquire, why have you come without protective adaptation?" Aaron glanced down at himself, mildly confused. "Adaptation?" The Valkyrie's eyes narrowed. "This station maintains gravity at 1.4 standard. Atmospheric oxygen concentration exceeds safe thresholds. Solar radiation leakage is about what we get on a cloudy afternoon," Mara added before she could stop herself. The room went silent. Every non-human in attendance turned toward the human delegation. Sensors focused. Defensive fields subtly powered up. "You consider these conditions acceptable?" the Valkyrie asked. Aaron smiled politely. "Comfortable, actually." A low-frequency murmur spread across the chamber. Fear. Disbelief. Something close to reverence. Another delegate stepped forward, this one encased in layered exoskeletal armor. "Earth has been classified as a Class 12 Deathworld," it stated flatly. "Such environments are considered universally lethal." Aaron's smile faded, not in offense, but realization. "Oh," he said softly. "That's what this is about." Mara leaned closer. "Sir. I think they invited us because they're scared." Aaron surveyed the room. The tension. The distance. The way even predators avoided eye contact. "Of what?" he asked. The answer would change everything. "They are afraid of you." The statement came from the Kryn Collective, a species composed of semi-liquid neural masses suspended in containment fields. Their translator struggled to keep up with the layered meaning. "Your planet is hostile beyond reason," the Kryn continued. "Its gravity damages skeletal structures. Its atmosphere corrodes cellular membranes. Its weather cycles produce forces equivalent to orbital weapons." Aaron listened without interrupting. "Your oceans crush," another delegate added. "Your land burns. Your skies strike the ground with uncontrolled electrical discharge." Mara glanced sideways. "You mean lightning?" The alien recoiled slightly. "You have a word for it." "We have several," Aaron said. A holographic projection flared to life, displaying Earth, blue, green, beautiful. "Your planet experiences regular mass extinction events," the Kryn said. "Asteroid impacts. Supervolcanoes. Global plagues. Predatory megafauna. An internal conflict at a scale we classify as planetary warfare." "And yet," Aaron said calmly, "we're still here." "That is precisely the issue," the Kryn replied. "You thrive where others would perish in moments. You treat survival as mundane." Another delegate spoke, voice trembling. Your people deliberately seek danger. You climb unstable mountains. You dive into crushing depths. You leap from aircraft for recreation. Mara smiled faintly. Skydiving's fun. Several delegates visibly flinched. You do not respect danger, the Valkyrie said. Aaron shook his head. We respect it. We just don't let it decide our lives. Silence followed. Then a new tone entered the chamber, hesitant, desperate. This summit, the Valkyrie admitted, was not merely a discussion of Deathworlds. It was a test. Aaron raised an eyebrow. A test for what? For hope. A hologram shifted. A new image replaced Earth. A spreading darkness consuming star systems. The Kerex swarm, the Kryn said. They devour biospheres. Strip planets to bedrock. 17 civilizations lost in 9 cycles. We tried to fight, another voice whispered. We failed. Mara crossed her arms. So you invited humans? Yes, the Valkyrie admitted. Because you come from a world that tries to kill you every day, and fails. Aaron exhaled slowly. So this, he said, is a plea. Every alien in the room waited. Aaron stepped forward. The movement alone caused several delegates to retreat instinctively. You think humans are brave, he said. Or reckless. Or insane. He gestured to the image of Earth still hovering in the air. We don't see it that way. Mara joined him. We didn't choose our world. We adapted to it. Every generation, Aaron continued, we learned how to survive something new. Predators. Disease. Storms. Each other. He looked directly at the Valkyrie. We didn't conquer our planet. We endured it. The Kryn's containment field pulsed. And now you endure space. Aaron nodded. Exactly. Colonel Rhea Stanton, commander of the Human Security Detail, finally spoke. You're asking if we'll fight the Kerex? Yes, the Valkyrie said quickly. If you can. If you will. Rhea smiled, not kindly. You misunderstand something important, she said. We don't fight because we think we'll win. She stepped closer to the hologram of the swarm. We fight because something needs to be stopped. Aaron continued, voice steady. You call our world a death world. We call it home. That's the difference. The Kryn processed this in silence. So you will help? The Valkyrie asked. Aaron glanced at his team. Mara nodded. Rhea's smile widened. The scientists were already requesting data. Aaron turned back. Yes, he said simply. Relief washed across the chamber like a tidal wave. But, Aaron added, understand this, when humans get involved, we don't retreat halfway. He looked at the image of the swarm. You're not inviting mercenaries. You're inviting a species that solved extinction by refusing to accept it. The Valkyrie swallowed. Then we may have made a mistake. Aaron smiled. Only for the swarm. Data streams filled the chamber. Tactical overlays. Biological analyses. Star charts marking lost worlds. Human voices cut through the chaos, not fearful, not overwhelmed, but energized. Rhea studied the swarm's behavior patterns. They adapt fast. But they're predictable. Mara leaned over a console. They don't expect resistance. That's exploitable. Aaron watched the aliens watching them. That was when he understood. They weren't afraid anymore. They were awed. You invited humans to a Deathworld summit, Aaron said quietly to the Valkyrie. Thinking harsh conditions would scare us. He shook his head. Harsh conditions are how we started. The Kryn pulsed thoughtfully. Then the Kerex will face something unprecedented. Aaron nodded. A species that treats impossible odds as a problem to solve. The Valkyrie bowed, a deep, formal gesture. Then we place our hope in you. Aaron returned it. As you should. As plans formed and alliances solidified, the galaxy shifted, subtly, irreversibly. Somewhere in the void, the Karex swarm advanced, unaware. Unaware that they had threatened a species born on a world that never stopped trying to kill them. A species that survived anyway. And when the universe finally pushed back, humanity would push harder. Because for humans, a death world was never a warning. It was training.